Get ready. 68 books, 7 rounds, 4 brackets, 1 champion, and 1 out-of-shape referee. It's Book March Madness. Submit your own titles, vote for your favorites, watch the fierce competition, and predict your champion to enter to win a prize. Who will be left standing when the final buzzer sounds? Only you can decide. Let's do this!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Book March Madness. It is our first big gray, gloomy thunderstorm of spring today, so it is a little dark and dismal in here, but that does not diminish the excitement I have to introduce to you another bracket for the competition. A few days ago, I introduced you the fiction bracket, and you had 36 hours to suggest a fiction title that you wanted to see in the competition. Today, I am introducing you to a whole new category, and again, at the end of the video, you will have 36 hours to submit a title that you think belongs in this particular category. And if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, the second bracket or category for this competition is historical fiction. Fiction, like I said in the previous video, is such an all-encompassing genre that I feel like I needed to have one sort of subgenre competing against it, and historical fiction is huge. So much of my work at the library deals with the circulation of historical fiction because so many people really like it. And I am really excited because a lot of the rookie books in this particular category are in themselves a bit of a variety. They aren't all World War II, which seems to be kind of the stereotypical era of historical fiction. There is some variety. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think this, particularly with a certain demographic of the people who I know participate in this competition, this will be a really interesting facet of Book March Madness because there's going to be some heated opinions I am sensing. Just a reminder, this is the second of 4 videos in which I'm introducing the categories to you. Selection Sunday, which is technically a Saturday, is March 12th, and then the first competition begins on March 15th, in which we are voting against the actual pairings of books put together. So make sure that you stay tuned for the Selection Sunday video on March 12th so that you can see all of the books paired together and you can kind of gear up and decide which ones are your favorites. So that's a little bit of the timeline, housekeeping stuff out of the way. Without further ado, let's meet the rookie releases of the historical fiction bracket. We have The Book of Lost Names by Kristen Harmel, and we have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We have The Book of Longings by Sue Monk Kidd, and we have The Vanishing Half by Brett Bennett. Next, we have The Rose Code by Kate Quinn, and The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. And the last 2 we have are The Jane Austen Society by Natalie Jenner, and The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. So, those are all the new releases. A lot of lost. The word lost is in a lot of those titles. There are some big names in the rookie releases, and I'm very interested to see how they do. Okay, let's move on and meet our champions of the historical fiction genre. We have The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Schaefer. We have The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. We have Alias Grace by Margaret Atwood, and Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. We have Beloved by Toni Morrison. We have The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. And the final 2 are The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan and Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. So those are all the books in the historical fiction bracket. A lot of really popular new release titles going up against some what I know to be much loved classics in that genre. I am very interested to see which ones people prefer over the other and whether the new releases can keep up with the champions. That's the whole point of this competition. I think this genre in particular will be really interesting to watch. Did you hear that thunder? That lightning strike was so close. Oh, and with that tumultuous conclusion, You have 36 hours to submit a title that you think belongs in this bracket. It is entirely possible that I missed one of your favorite historical fiction titles, so please feel free to suggest a title. The most popular suggestion will be used in the competition later on. We'll talk about that at the end of these 4 videos. Yeah, so you have 36 hours to submit your title, and I will see you in a few days with a new introduction video for another bracket.